Hello and welcome to another MCO market update on Solana. The Solana chart, as you can see here on the daily time frame, is still moving in an overall bullish scenario. The assumption is still that a, let's say, substantial low formed in April, and we are now moving up in a fifth wave. So this could have been a fourth wave low. We're now moving up in a so-called fifth wave. That in itself should be a five-wave pattern. We completed waves 1 and 2. No, sorry, we completed wave 1. The wave 2 could be unfolding right now. It's not entirely clear yet. The support area remains unchanged. I think it hasn't changed for quite a long time now. It's between $109.78 and $143.98. We still don't have a very clear indication this wave 2 has started, but sometimes this can happen very quickly. So we are watching for it for sure, because this move to the upside is long enough. Yeah, this move from the April low is long enough to be considered maybe all of the wave 1. And then a wave 2 pullback could be, as I said, could be unfolding right now. Then we can get a third wave rally. Then there might be a fourth wave and a fifth wave to the upside. So it gives us 5 waves that could reach the $360 area. That is still, let's say, the view, that is still the perspective, and that is still my target for this cycle. It doesn't mean the market has to stop there. No, higher prices are certainly still on the table. You know, there's nobody who says this has to be the maximum. Very important. At the same time, it's possible that something like this forms, you know, that we are somehow moving here in an ABC structure, and that this is just a corrective rally, but that is not the primary scenario as long as support levels are holding. But either way, even in this white B wave, we could see a pullback into this support region. Now, that is the daily chart point of view, of course. That means we are quite close to the end of a larger cycle, because this cycle already started in 2022. And you can see here wave 1, wave 2, wave 3, wave 4, and this is kind of the last bit, the icing on the cake, you could say. So, you know, despite all bullishness, please be aware that we are in a region where, we're probably, as I said, in the last stages of this cycle. Let us also take a look at the short-term chart for Solana, because here on the short-term chart, we basically just see sideways consolidation right now. Yeah, sideways consolidation. We can see that the market formed a potential 5-wave decline. I mean, I'm labeling that actually a WXY structure. So yeah, it's probably more like a WXY. This was the A wave down. Then we saw a B wave up. So we have 3 waves down, actually 3 waves up. And we don't really have a very clear 5-wave move down from the Friday high, I have to say. On some charts, it looks more clearly like a 5-wave decline. So I'm just saying, you know, it's not clear that we're breaking down from here. We haven't even broken below any of the key levels, like this dotted line in red at $164.60. That's the invalidation point for the white microstructure, in which we could get another high to form a 5-wave move up from the 19th of May low. So we want to get a break below that dotted red line, and then the solid red line at $159.50 to confirm further that yellow wave C to the downside is actually unfolding. At the moment, I've got 3 waves down, I've got 3 waves up, and then something here, which is just consolidation. Please note that today the US stock market is closed, so we might not see too much price action there. What we are watching for now is if the bulls can drive the price higher. I have to say, it does look a little bit like a 5-wave advance, but it could be part of some kind of a flat correction in yellow wave 2. I want to add some resistance levels here to the chart, because based on these resistances then, we get a good understanding whether the bulls are trying to drive the price even a little bit higher. So the resistance area I want to share with you is between $178.91 and $185.76. So as long as the market stays below it, you know, we could see the price come down further in the yellow scenario. So we've now arrived at a critical juncture, at least here on the micro level. Overall, just some consolidation already throughout all of March, throughout all of May, basically. Yeah. So any smallest movements here are not really meaningful. We really need to break below these previous swing lows to get a clearer idea that a larger pullback has started. Still overall, looking for that, okay, but we don't have any impulsive decline at this point. But below resistance pressure remains downward. That's the update on Solana. Hope you liked the update. If you did, please hit the like button, leave a comment and subscribe. And if you really like the content, then please check out the channel membership. Thank you very much. Bye-bye.